I've decided to show you and walk you through my chest workout and what I've been doing to increase the size of my chest and also the strength of it. Let's go over progressively overloading because that is a very important concept when training, all right? The way I like to progressively overload is find a weight that I'm only able to do 8 reps for, okay? Every single training session after that, I'm gonna be grabbing the same weight and going to increase my goal by 1 rep. So that means that if I do 8 reps today with 75 pounds, next training session, I'm gonna grab the same weight and my goal is going to do plus 1 more rep. And I'm gonna continue that process. Whether I failed or not, the process is going to continue to do 1 more rep every single time, as far as last time, and get to 12 reps. If I'm only able to do, let's say 2 reps less than last time for whatever the reason, that one doesn't count. Like, just going through your training session, but the next training session, your goal is to do better than your last best, okay? Just better than your last best. Keep that in mind. If that is at all confusing, leave a comment down below, let me know. But if you understood the concept, like the video so that way I know that it was helpful. But again, if it wasn't helpful and if it confused you more, leave me a comment down below, ask as many questions as you would like. That way I can either respond or make a video more in depth on progressively overloading. Now that we have that out of the way, let's jump right into the training. I like to start my chest workouts with the pec deck machine. That is always going to be my go-to, and the reason I like it is because I get to warm up and focus on my chest, making sure that I'm activating the appropriate muscle and not using my interior or my front delts or raising my elbows too high. I want to make sure that I have a proper technique down before I go heavier and possibly not do the form as great. Practice makes perfect, and perfect practice just makes you perfect. Here is my last set. I'm actually doing a set of 12, I believe. At least that is my goal. I like to do a steady progression of whatever weight I'm able to do. If I'm only able to do 8 reps, I'm going to continue doing that weight for the next couple of weeks until I'm able to do 12 reps of that weight. That is my goal. So maybe next week, if I'm only able to do 8 reps today, next week I am focusing on making sure that I'm doing 9 or 10 again until I reach 12 reps, and just kind of repeat that process. Here, the next machine is going to be this incline, I don't know what machine, pushy. I don't remember what it's called, honestly, off the top of my head. But this machine, same rules apply. I'm focusing on warming up, and here is, I believe, my last set. This set is actually going to be a rest pause, one of my favorite techniques to use to make sure I get a good pump and push myself past my limits. I do 1 set and do as many reps as possible. I think the first set I only did like roughly 6 reps. And then I'm gonna wait 15 seconds, go again, and do as many reps as I possibly can. Usually the second time around it's gonna be roughly maybe 1 or 2 reps if I did the first set effectively. And then again, right now I'm doing another rest pause, which is taking another 15-second break, focusing on my breathing, making sure I'm getting enough blood flow. Now I'm getting prepared to do the last and final set for the rest pause. Again, doing as many reps as possible. Here I'm only able to do, I think, 1 rep, and I'm pushing myself to do a second one, but that second one was impossible. As you can see, I reached complete failure. I wasn't able to push it. Now I'm tracking my workouts. Here I have my favorite shoulder machine. This is going to be the only machine I do for shoulders right now, and I only do it on my chest days. I don't know why, but it's just I don't really focus on my shoulders as much as I used to, and this is the only machine that I do. Coming up next is we're going back to a bench press with some dumbbells. Wow, it's like I have a stuttering problem here. My goal again is always going to be to do 12 reps. I think for this one I did 7. For calves, I like to train my calves first, but in this instance for this workout, I did them at the end of my workout, and it just kind of made sense. It's something that I like to train every single day, non-stop. And honestly, I've had a lot of success building my calves little by little, and it hasn't been much, but just training my calves first thing when I get to the gym is the best thing that I've ever done. because you're never going to be too tired to train calves first, but you're always going to be too tired to train calves last. So they're always my first priority at the gym. Hopefully you made it this far into the video. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking the video if you haven't already. Would really appreciate it, and I'm sure the algorithm would be able to push it to more people that are just like you, that have not found this knowledge or how or useful. So thank you for watching again. Watch this video that's coming up next, and it will probably be something related to this topic of conversation or whatever's best for you considering the topic. Thank you for watching again.